Good morning, guys. So, I just wanted to talk about something real quick. Um, how is it going with work with you guys? Because I am a laborer. I do construction. And from the year start, there's no work. And it seems as if it's getting worse. And we have to pay bills. We have to pay, well, pay rent 2,500 a month. Plus, you have to pay other bills, your light, your cable, huh? Not to mention food, insurance, all of that. But especially the price for food. Do you guys see the price for food? Crazy. So, not working right now. And you have to pay your rent every month because if you don't pay your rent, you have nowhere to live. You have to eat. You have to have um, the necessary things, you know. You have to be comfortable in your home. What is going on with the work? There is no work. When you go outside, no work. You usually pass, you would see road work going on, you would see work going on other buildings, no work. When you go to Home Depot, you look into Home Depot, Home Depot only have all them trucks parked up in there with all their ladders and stuff on on the trucks. No work. Now the people, the vendors who usually do the food truck, they're nowhere to be found. Like, what is going on? And what is so unfair is like you're not working, so you have no income. You have to work of all of the savings that you have. But how long is that savings gonna last? If you should go and say you're gonna go see if you can get help with maybe a little food stamp or stuff, they are not giving it to you. First of all, they request to see your W-2, they request to see all kind of thing. And then this is what they're gonna tell you. Oh, you make too much. What is too much? What is too much? Because when you work, before you get your check, the amount of different taxes they take, I don't even know some of them. So I don't even try to know some of them. Only try to know the important one that is going in my SSI and stuff like that. The other ones I pay no attention to. They just take. Some places different because in Mount Vernon and stuff. Because sometimes I work for a different company and they're based in Mount Vernon. To me, their taxes is even more. The company I work with, we're based in the Bronx, but and all it's like everywhere have different taxes. So how are we gonna survive right now? There is no way we can survive. Um, I don't have words because what are we going to do? What are we going to do? There's no work. And then being home always, now it's just getting to me. It's tiring. Like, just to be home is tiring. You know, you used to get up, going outside to work, you know, you come back late, then you get up again and you go. Now, You just stop one place. You take $100 right now and you go to the supermarket. Huh? $100? First of all, $100 could barely give you anything. On top of that, I wonder if you guys realize that the items that you used to buy in the supermarket, the size is not the same anymore. They cut down the size of the items. Even like if you would go to a restaurant and say for example, you go to Dunkin' Donuts. You remember when you could buy a bread twist or a cheesy bread as we would call it? It would be big. Now when you go to Dunkin' Donut and you order one of those, you wonder if it's the right thing they give you because the bag is so big. Like you wonder, like they have cut down on everything and prices went up on everything. Same Dunkin' Donut, a tea is like $3 something for a tea, not a large tea, just a regular tea. So how are we going to survive? What is going to happen? Because if there's no work, how are we going to pay our bills? What is going to happen? Are we going to be outside? Are we going to end up going to shelters? Shelters that is packed? Are we going to end up going on the streets? Or are we going to have to pack up and go back to the country where we came from? It's getting hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's like you don't see a break. You're not seeing a break. There's nowhere you're looking and there's a break. You think you will go and you will get a regular job on the side just to see if you could, to help with stuff. But there's no jobs. Where are the jobs? There's no jobs. To be honest, sometimes I feel like I will go down by public assistant to apply for food. But I remember back in the days, stuff was going on with me, and I went down there and I wanted help with food. I went like, and when this lady finished speaking to me, you should see the tears just running out my eyes. Because then everything started going in your mind. Like, how could you reach a place where people talks to you like you're nobody or you're less just because you need a little help? So for one, I would never do that again. Ever. The good thing right now is that my youngest son who goes to Pace, he's working. He works on campus. So I don't really have to worry about, okay, giving him money for school or stuff like that. But I have a lot of stuff to worry about. Rent. Rent here is no joke. Yes, sometimes you have some landlord who will work with you. But then it's unfair for the landlords too because they have to pay their mortgage. They have to do other stuff. So it's not right for, you to say, well, I'm not working, so they have to wait. No, it's not fair. So you have to think about that. Then you have to think about food. Huh. Food. Water. Regular water. I went to Stop and Shop. A 35 pack of water is now $8 something. Water, $8 something. Come on now. Water. Water is $8 something for just 35 small water. What are we gonna do? By me, we have a Aldi's store, Aldi's supermarket, and I used to say, "Wow, that's nice that they put a Aldi's, in this area to help us." Mm. When the Aldi's just opened, you could go in there and you would find anything, and it was okay. When you're reaching that Aldi's, just as you go in the parking lot alone want you to turn back. Because sorry, now, people from all over the place, people who you think would need it, people is driving like an hour and a half to come to this Aldi's right here. So when you go in there, there is nothing. You go in there, sometimes the shelves is empty. And I'm not talking about regular people like me who is suffering. I'm talking about people who can afford it. But to show you, they come all the way down here for the deal. So what is going to happen to us? And I guess because of that now, stuff that we used to get at a reasonable price at Aldi, now they add more to it. Which even though they add more to it compared to the other supermarkets, it's still less. But before, it was okay. Now they add more to it because people everywhere is coming here. So that is gone. Now, Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop to me was reasonable. And some things is reasonable. Yes, some reasons. No, not Stop and Shop. Fine Fair. Stop and Shop. Once in a while, you get certain things that is, if it's on sale. And a lot of times, it's things they put on sale. We don't use them, so their sales don't really cut it first. And then I'm trying to eat healthy. Yeah. You guys see the price of olive oil? Mm. If you go to BJ's or Costco, because now they start taking the food stamp, everything went sky high. Everything. To go to BJ's with $200, just tell yourself you're gonna go pick up maybe 6 stuff or something like that. It depends. Maybe. What is going to happen to us? No work. It's now almost the ending of March. No work. No work. So, what is going to happen? I don't know if anybody else is facing this, but please comment and share because things is getting worse. Things is getting worse by the day. Anyway, have a great day. Please subscribe, comment, and share.